Hi everyone, Thomas here and welcome back to the video. So today I'm back here for another speed build, and today I'm going to be doing this as a build collab with my good friend TeaCupSimmer here on YouTube. So I'll leave a link down below to her channel in the description so you can go ahead and see her doing the finishing part of this. So she actually just messaged me on Twitter not too long ago asking if I was interested in doing a build collab, and I was more than happy to do that. And we came up with a few ideas actually. Well, she suggested the ideas, and I really like the idea of a family home, and I kind of went with this one here. Now, I wasn't really too sure where I was going to go in terms of a direction for this, so I headed over to Pinterest, which is an amazing site where you can get inspiration for builds and things, and Spring Sims has got me addicted to that ever since he mentioned it in one of his speed builds a little while ago, and I kind of got on that every single day. It's always updated with new things just to have a look and see what's there, and just save some ideas for future builds. And this was one of the ideas I had, was something that looked a little bit like this. I mean, it isn't totally exactly like what was in that picture that I found, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm really happy how this turned out, and you can head over to the gallery. My origin ID is RealThomasTV1, and you can go ahead and download this for yourself if you want to. And it is unfurnished, so make sure you head over to TeaCupSimmer's channel as well, where she'll tell you more information about getting it off the gallery with a furnished version. So I went with blue paneling for this home because, well, yeah, it was kind of dark there, but I did change it, because it's not really something I've used before, but I've had an idea to use that colour in the home. I don't really, hang on, have I used, I think I did it in my base game start home not too long ago. I think that's the only other time I've used it, so it is nice just to do, oh, did you hear my voice there? It is nice to do kind of like different things now and again, because it kind of gets a little bit repetitive, and I feel like that I've seen that a little bit in my builds recently, is that a lot of them are kind of the same, so you know, it is nice to switch them up once in a while. So yeah, I did blue paneling for the most of this home, but on the front there is kind of like a brick feature wall. I just thought having blue throughout the whole thing was a little bit too much, if you know what I mean. So I did kind of break that away a little bit with that brick feature wall. So another thing I did a little bit different in this home is actually put black fencing and things like that. Now, it's not really something I've done before, and especially for kind of like a traditional family home, kind of like what this is, it isn't really something that I thought would have kind of went normally, but you know, again, it's just nice to switch things up a little bit, and I thought it actually was a nice colour combination with that blue paneling and the brick feature wall. So let me know down below in the comments section about what you thought of this. And yeah, so like I said, this is on the gallery. RealThomasTV1 is my origin ID. I don't really talk a whole lot about my social links and where you can find me other than, you know, on YouTube. Well, you can follow me on Twitter. I was going to say my origin ID again. My Twitter username is RealThomasTV1, which is the same as my origin ID. So you can go ahead and follow me on there. I pretty much tweet every single day about if there's a new video coming up, ideas I have behind the scenes, teasers for upcoming videos. And I just like to talk to you there as well, just chatting really. So make sure you head over there and follow me. You can also follow me on the Amino app. I'm in two Amino communities, which is the SimsAmino and the SimsAmino app, which you may have heard of before. It's basically just a community for simmers, and I'm actually staff members on both of those actually. I'm a curator on the SimsAmino app, which is kind of like just another word for a moderator, and on the SimsAmino I'm a leader along with Jen. She actually made that community back in July of 2016, and I joined the first day it went up, and it's an amazing community for Sims X fans or sugar buggers. And a little while ago, after, you know, with the pregnancy and things, I suggested that, well, since I'm on there every single day, do you want me to help out with just managing the place while you're gone? And she thought it was a good idea, so that's how that came about. Anyway, moving on from that took too long to explain. Back to the build. I don't really talk, well, to be honest, I used to talk quite a lot about the build purely in my speed build voiceovers, but then I found that that's kind of a little bit repetitive, and I feel like a lot of people mention that, how they're starting to not do that as much. And, you know, I kind of don't really have anything interesting in my life that happens apart from college. I go to college, come back home, do my homework, make Sims videos, and it happens all over again, to be honest. So there isn't really a whole lot left for me to say, to be honest, but I feel like I'm saying to be honest a lot. I don't know why. I've never really said that before. I don't know. Anyway, so if you have any, like, stories that you want me to tell, anything about a particular topic that you want me to talk about in a future speed build, then just leave that down below in the comment section, and I'll do that, because I feel like that might make the voiceovers a little bit more interesting for you to watch. Also, if you have a rough time of how long you think a speed build video should be, then also leave those down below in the comment section. I try to cut out as much boring part as I can in the speed build videos, because I feel like it gets a little bit repetitive sometimes, and it's kind of just a little bit boring to watch. So I do kind of cut that out a lot. But at the same time, I do get comments from people saying that they don't really like that, and they'd like to see the full thing from start to finish, which I mean is okay. And to be honest, when I think back, I kind of like watching speed builds or like that. But at the same time, I'm boring, so I don't want to bore you with a really long video. Oh my god, I've like literally just smacked my microphone. Sorry about that. So yeah, that is pretty much. Oh god, there's my voice again. I'm just doing some landscaping now. Now I didn't really adjust the landscaping that much. I mean, sorry, I didn't really do a lot of decoration outside because I kind of want to leave that up for TeaCupSimmer, so she could, you know, however she does the insides, kind of replicate the outside, if that makes sense. So I kind of just did a little bit of landscaping at the front, and I left the rest just plain. So you can head over to the gallery to download this. Like I said, we are pretty much at the end of the video now. Trying to think if there's anything left for me to say. There really isn't. If you have any other further ideas for speed builds in the future, then make sure you leave those down below in the comment section, or you can just message me on any of those social media platforms like I mentioned earlier, and suggest me those at any time. I'm going to leave a couple of screenshots at the end, probably just 2, because I mean I haven't decorated the inside, so you can go ahead and see how the finished thing looks like. And like I said, remember to head over to TeaCupSimmer's channel so you can go ahead and see the final product. So thanks for watching this video. Make sure you leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!